Why, hello there. Today we're going to do a review of this SNAPTAIN SP-700 drone. It's a 4-axis drone with a camera on it. It's supposed to be a 2K camera. Let's check it out. We'll open this up. Inside the cardboard box is this polystyrene case. And therein lies the drone here. Looks very big. It looks good. So $65, you're not going to beat that. It's got a good camera in the front. It's got its own eyes, so looking good. And in the back here we've got the battery bay. The battery on this drone is a 7.4 volt 1800 milliamp hour battery. It's a standard, and this, talking about that, this reminds me so much of the MJX Bugs SE, which is funny because the Bugs SE, you buy one of those, it only has might have a 1080 camera on it. This one has a much higher resolution, yet the Bugs is about $100 and odd. This $65. I must be getting rid of them. In fact, I think I saw one for $60 yesterday on AliExpress. So let's see what else we get here. I'm going to put this in there, but not push it all the way in, because if you do that, it turns the drone on. What else do we get here? Well, it looks like we have a tool for tightening the propellers. It also has a Phillips screwdriver for some reason. I'm not sure what that's for. And in here it looks like it's got extra screws. Oh, okay, this is a mount for your phone to attach to the controller itself. There you go, a little mount, and that would push in there, no doubt, so that's handy. And as we turn this over, on the bottom we have an extra set of propellers here. Looks like there's how many? Looks like there's 2 there, and here is, of course, the controller. Nice controller. It has telemetry screen on there, which will tell you how far you are, where you're at, where the drone is, how high you are, whether you have GPS or not, and you control lots of other things here. Also comes with a small battery charger here. It says 5 volt DC input, output is 7.4 volts. Okay, and that's what this is about. So you only get 5 volts from your computer or whatever you're using to connect to that, and that will keep your battery charged. On the controller you have to put in 4 AA batteries. Okay, and looking at the drone here, you can see it says SNAPTAIN on the top. But those eyes are a giveaway, and the shape is that it's really a MJX Bugs SE. But it does have brushless motors, which is great. I mean, it's $65 drone, you've got brushless motors. It also has an SD card input just down there. I don't know if you can see that. There you go, you put your SD card there, and that is your camera. I mean, it's quite a good looking drone, you must admit. The only downside I would say is that it's not a foldable drone. Now this drone, talking about the brushless motors, they're 1806, which is great. Control range is supposed to be 500 meters. The FPV range is 400 meters. That is what you can see through the camera. The maximum flight relative height is 120 meters. I suspect it might go higher than that, but we'll check it out. Flight time is 18 minutes, charging time about 3 hours. The photo resolution is 2048 by 1152, and the video is 2048 by 1152 at 20 frames per second. That's not good, 20 frames per second. The format of the photographs are actually JPG, and the video format is MP4. So, and your requirements to use your Android with this would be a 4.4 and later, iOS 8.0 and later. Okay, so that's the information about this drone. So let's get them calibrated. We'll take it outside, get it calibrated, see how it flies. It must fly because it's got a picture of a bird on there, so it means it actually does fly. To use your FPV, you need to download these apps onto your Android or your iOS, and that is in the manual on page 27. Alright, now to get this app, you're going to need a QR code reader on your phone. So you just download a QR reader from Play Store or something like that, and get it on your phone first, then you can read these strange coded designs on the page. This looks like the program app. SNAPTAIN Eco is the one that we're going to use to fly the drone, or at least use it for the FPV. Open, see what happens there. Allow, yep, and you have to, okay, there we go. That's a picture of the drone, so this is the right app. Good, excellent. First thing to do is to press that red lock button there, at the same time turning on the on-off button. So you press that down first, then do that, right? And then you turn on the drone by pressing the battery in. There you go. Now we have connection, you can tell because it's showing both batteries of the drone and the controller. There you go, beep beep. Now it's time to do a calibration. Starting the calibration, we'll put that joystick in that one, diagonal down left like this. And what it does is it makes those lights flash green there, right? So now we're in the process. And the next thing to do is to turn the drone at a 360, turn it around a couple of times, and you'll notice that these LEDs will change. Now when you notice that flashing on and off in the green, now you have to go from doing it horizontal to vertical, and see what happens then with these lights. There you go. Now they've gone red on the front and solid green on the back. So now the drone is ready to fly. Now all we got to do is wait for 8 satellites to appear here. We only have 7. Now we've got 8. Now we're good for flying. Let's see if we can get some video, huh? Okay, now we're doing a screen recording. First thing you do is go to settings, go to connections, and I'm going to turn off the local Wi-Fi of the stations around to see where it says pushing buttons. Get rid of that one. Press forget, and then we come into the SNAPTAIN app there. Now it's connecting. Okay, it says the internet may not be available. Yep, that's true. So then once you get your SNAPTAIN connected, you come out of that and go to your SNAPTAIN app, this one here. Press on that, press go. Okay, there, click. Okay, we've got a picture of the well, you can see what the camera in the drone is seeing here. So let's make it take off, huh?